So yeah, unfortunately, my upload streak has been broken. Life happened. I had a temp job for the last couple of weeks. If you want to hear more than that, stick around for after the opening bit. Greetings, it is I, Shipper Chang. So, like I said in the little intro bit, unfortunately, my trying to get two videos up every week has been broken because of life. Yeah, I'm gonna have some images of that off of my YouTube channel for probably the thumbnail. But yeah, uh, temp job. So I spent the last roughly 2 weeks working for a fireworks stand in Maryland. Let's call it an interesting experience that I hated, mostly because of the weather. Yeah, the weather was freaking awful. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned I was born in Maryland and I absolutely hate the weather here. Yeah, I hate humidity. Heat and humidity is just killer. And a couple of days before July 4th, it was hitting the high 90s and over 100 in the area that I was with humidity. On the bright side, I've lost a few pounds. On the negative side, it's mostly water weight because I was spending every single day severely dehydrated. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Spending hours and hours in sweat-soaked clothes has left a whole bunch of sores all over my body that have not closed, and it sucks. Yeah, some of my clothes have salt stains from the amount of sweat on them. Yeah, that's what fun. Uh, a few interesting things happened with I'm really surprised how few people that were going to this fireworks stand knew what punks were. Like, we had punks all the time when I was growing up. It was so strange to learn that people didn't know what they were. I'll throw some images and maybe an explanation of some sort up. It's kind of like an incense stick with some chemicals for insect repellent. They retain embers really well. They're really good for lighting fireworks from a slight distance rather than using matches or something. Uh, Not as good as like, well, let's say not as good, about as good as one of the longer lighters. But no open flame though, so a little bit safer. Yeah, it was weird how few people knew about it. And the stuff we did have, the stuff we didn't have was so strange. Like we didn't have tanks. We had some other novelties like Mr. Turtle, but we didn't have tanks. Man, I loved tanks when I was a kid. I would have bought some if we had had some, but we didn't. It kind of sucked. And some of the things we did have was just absolutely crazy. Fireworks have gotten so expensive. Like one of the bigger ones we had was called the Encore. It was $120. It was like 2 feet tall and a foot wide. It lasts for 4.5 minutes. And basically did every effect fountains do. For reference, fireworks laws vary a lot from state to state in the U.S. In Maryland, basically only fountain that is ground-based fireworks are legal. Nothing that shoots up in the air or explodes. That's all illegal here. Uh, but yeah, that thing was huge. My family never had anything like that. Yeah, we just basically just got cheap assortments from places like Walmart and whatnot. Yeah, that was yeah, so expensive, man. We had an assortment that was over $300. And it wasn't even the biggest assortment they make. I'll find some pictures of the really huge ones. Like I said, it was interesting from the perspective of fireworks. Just absolutely horrible weather. Oh, God. And you know what the real kicker here is? I'm making less than minimum wage from it. And even better, I'm not getting paid till August. Oh, yeah. So, life happened, upload stopped. I would prefer it if they didn't, but, I had basically no free time, given that half the time I was doing like 9-hour workdays. On July 4th, I did a 15-hour workday. Haven't done that since 2018. Ah, God, I hated that coffee shop so much. Anyway, I run long enough on this. Yeah, so gonna get back to trying to do more regular uploads. So, do you want to keep up with that? Really am trying. I am Shepherd Chong. Bye.